All right, Kim, when the Lions win, the next day is often called Victory Monday. So perhaps we should call this Victor's Tuesday,
Love
right?
it. Yeah, the national champions, Michigan Wolverines. They're set to arrive back in Ann Arbor in the next hour and a half, fresh off their big win over Washington in last night's college football playoff final.
By the way, fans are invited to welcome the conquering heroes back to campus at 7:30 on the back practice fields at Schembechler Hall.
Bernie, given the excitement levels you saw last night in Houston, the welcome home is likely going to be like a mob scene.
Yeah.
A lot of people probably will be cheering for Jim Harbaugh to stay here, too.
Right. Yeah. Instead of cheering, they should just throw money. I think it'll probably help. But many feel this national championship by Michigan is something Jim Harbaugh has craved for many years. After all, his brother John won a Super Bowl with the Ravens and happened to beat Jim's 49ers in the process in 2012. We've got highlights of the Wolverines as they celebrated their natty last night. This morning at the winners' press conference, Harbaugh admitted he finally feels like he belongs because of previous family accomplishments.
We're the last one standing. Feels great to be the champs. My dad's won a national championship. My brother's won a Super Bowl. And it's really cool. Feel like I can hold my head up high now, at least be at their same level. Not sit at the kids' table anymore. Get to join the big person's table.
I love it.
It's a tough house, man.
It is a tough house. Well, maybe that'll be enough impetus to say, well, if you could get another one here, you could stay around.
Well, there
so
you
who
go.
knows? But I think this is the moment he's going to maximize his
value.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be a fascinating couple of weeks here. Houston, Texas became part of the Wolverines lore, and fans who were lucky enough to go to the game and hang out with Bernie are arriving back home now.
Our Pamela Osborne is caught up with some of them at Metro Detroit Airport. Hi, Pamela.
Hey, the smiles on everyone's faces so big here today. Everyone's reliving that win from last night. They're also looking ahead to more ways that they can celebrate the team. But here's what everybody was saying about being at that game.
As soon as we won the Rose Bowl.
Yeah. We were all sitting together. As soon as the Rose Bowl victory happened, we were like, we're going.
That decision turned out to be a pretty solid one for this group of friends who watched Michigan win the national championship in Houston last night.
We had never been to anything like that before, but going to Big Ten championships in Indy, so we had a little taste of it, and we felt confident right away. As soon as we saw those Donovan Edwards touchdowns, we knew it was time. It was our time.
Our time, indeed. The Wolverines making Big Ten history as the first team ever to go 15-0.
Completely exhilarating.
Fans are reliving that victory still, and it might be surprising to hear that some of the best moments of the trip didn't even happen at NRG Stadium.
The morning of the game, we're at brunch, and Hail to the Victors breaks out, and everybody in the whole restaurant's chanting, and it makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up.
While players celebrated on the field, Michigan fans back here at home took to the streets, celebrating what was one heck of a season. And as you mentioned, the Michigan football team should be arriving back here in the state in just an hour or so. Jacqueline Francis is going to be there. And then a lot of the people that we spoke to today are looking ahead to that victory parade. We know, I reached out to the University of Michigan. They are going to be announcing more details about that tomorrow morning. For now, reporting live at DTW, I'm Pamela Osborne, Local 4. Go Blue.
Yeah, not a championship without a parade. Go Blue is right. All right, Pamela. We will be there to welcome the team back to Ann Arbor, and you can watch their return live on Local 4 Plus. Before that, we're going to give you a behind-the-scenes look at the celebration from last night in Houston. You'll watch all of Bernie and Hobie's post-game interviews streaming tonight at 7, and then you can watch it anytime on demand under the new releases tab on Local 4 Plus.